Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to Part 18 of my Burgundy campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4, The New Order. So we are going to now secure our future here. At long last, the Reichsführer SS may rest easy, the bunkers are built, the lists are finalized, and the silos are filled and armed. Now all that remains is one question. When shall we pull the trigger? So we're going to get something called Awaiting Ragnorak, which I guess is probably... I'm hoping it's not something where we actually... We'll start the nuclear war. I just hope it gives us a decision to start it when we want. We've used 2,000 manpower. We've stored 2,000 infantry equipment. Yeah, okay. So we can upgrade the vents, which costs us 3 supplies. We don't want to do that. Screw all the rest, by the way. The rest of these guys, Charlemagne's okay, but he's slipping. He'd be slipping. If he's not disloyal anymore, we might give him something. I just noticed here, we now have the ability to do the Fall Infante now. Great. Well, you know what? That's our next priority. We're going to sow discontent in America more. So yeah, let's also try to keep an eye on... So I'm guessing that's going to... Let's see, we've got heavy rioting. I don't know if it gets worse from there, but we're going to find out. Let's make it apocalyptic. Oh, we can construct some more bunkers. That just costs manpower, so that's easy to do. Arming is also rather easy. No! I didn't mean to do that! Can I cancel it? No, it's because the thing moved. That's what happens when you select decisions without pausing! What is this? Fleshless men, fruitless fat... Hold on, arm this crap. Alright, long-term purpose of the Ordensstaat is, of course, to annihilate the degenerate Untermensch of the world entirely. Their pathetic wails do not stir our sympathies, nor does their well-deserved suffering and constant griping about work conditions. My workers' rights! That's what they sound like. It is unfortunate that we are so dependent on Untermensch labor in the short term, as true Aryans would no doubt be able to perform these tasks much more efficiently at lower costs and resources. But alas, the current demographic circumstances in the Ordensstaat mandate that for the moment we must keep the lower races working and fed just enough to make this possible. It is perhaps of the slightly overzealous efforts of our great Aryan soldiers in the SS to further this long-term goals that our ability to maintain the aforementioned balance has been somewhat weakened. Okay, basically, it looks like expertise is going to drop, finally. We weren't able to do it much. Yep, and surveillance effectiveness has gone down as well. We ran out of food, briefly. Because we're putting the food in the bunkers. Just, there's your problem. Anyway, we're getting like a quarter of a point a day. Are we doing any investigations right now? I forget. I don't know what the heck we're supposed to do over here. I really don't. Should we, like... look into H? What's the point in doing it? I guess execute. Operation authorized. Incidentally, so this guy, probably his most famous thing, I don't know if I talked about this, was, so I said that he had founded that organization Emmaus, which is, it's named after an Israeli village in the Gospel of Luke, that it's basically this place that took in Jesus without knowing who he was. They just did it to be nice. And so he named his organization that like that, and it didn't go very well. The org was kind of struggling for about 10 years or so. Was it 10 years or less? I actually think it was less than 10 years, but it was struggling for a while. But then in '54, there was this really bad winter in France, and then I guess it became known in Paris there was this woman who died, and allegedly she was actually holding her eviction notice while she was out living on the street. So he goes on the Radio Free Luxembourg, actually, and he asks for people to help his organization. So you can apparently footage of this appeal still is on YouTube. So I'm going to play a little bit of it here. Just like a minute. Hold a second. Obviously it's in French. So he's just talking about how they've set up shelters. They're going to supply them with soup and bedding. And this is on the sign they put outside. If you're suffering, whoever you are, come in. Eat, sleep, and regain hope. Here you are loved. And then he just goes on to keep saying how it's going to get worse. You know what? Somebody in the comments remind me to just link the thing in the description or in the comments below. But yeah, it became known as the Kindness Uprising, or Uprising of Kindness, kind of like one of those Warlord versus Lord of War kind of things. But like even Americans heard about it, and like 500 million francs ended up getting poured into his organization. Anyway, let's that's who we're trying to kill. Put him here? No, not really. Oh, did that work? No, it didn't. No, it didn't actually. Alright. Awaiting Ragnorak. Beneath the streets of Ostaparis, beneath dozens of meters of concrete and stone, the fluorescent lights flicker to life. These are the headquarters for a program that is only known by the name Galaxian, and today is its first day of official operations. However, its workers choose to refer to it by a far more accurate name, Totalmanschalter, the dead man's switch. The purpose of these headquarters is deceptively simple. Transmit. They are to continually broadcast a series of buzzes by radio to a network of relay bunkers hidden in the remotest locations in the Ordensstaat, with an operator reading an ever-shifting list of code words and numbers on the hour. If they read off a certain sequence of code words, or if transmission stops entirely, then the relay bunkers are to contact an SSWVA Obergruppenführer in a secure secondary location, who will receive all authority on whether to launch a secondary strike. If the secondary location is unreachable, then the relay bunkers are to immediately broadcast firing orders to the Niflheim, Jorgermund, and Donner programs, thereby beginning Operation Ragnorak and unleashing the entirety of the Burgundian arsenal at the capitals of the other world powers. As the transmitters in the Galaxian bunker begin sending out their broadcast, everyone is smiling. Most of all, the Reichsführer SS. At last, we are protected from our phones. At last, we are safe from attack. So the Galaxian, well, it's right in the name, isn't it? The horn is the it's a horn owned by what's his name? Helmdar. Or is it Helmdar or Helmdar? Probably just sounded the same to a lot of people. I don't know, but yeah, famous horn. Incidentally, if you want to ever look into learn about mythical objects, I recommend playing the game Warehouse 51. It's just like this. It's like a betting game where you have these little gold bars, and the concept is, you know what it is? It's just storage wars, But like you're all these people who are bidding on these mythical artifacts. So like the Ark of the Covenant, the Gjallarhorn, Mjolnir or Mjolnir or Mjolnir or Thor's thingy, as various friends have called it in various ways and stuff like that. Okay, at last we are unstoppable. So yeah, I guess that didn't actually do anything. That was just us announcing, hey, we're done. We're ready to go. Okay, what do we want to do now? Is it time for brutalism? Dealing with the weak... national indoctrination. The French are not Germans. Harsh conversions. Simple ration. Food consumption will decrease, but population growth will fall as well. Construct new industrial farms in select states, greatly amplifying agricultural output in exchange for constant drain on skilled workers. Farms cannot be built in states that host brutalist cities. We might just do the ration. Yeah, let's just do the ration. The ration is simple. Okay. Oh yeah, we could play this music again now. We have no food stores right now. That's a little problem. Okay, mass arrests. Keep trying to get Charlemagne's loyalty back. Unexpected setback. That's okay. Not a big deal. What have we here? Is this new? After much digging, we have finally found the Holy Grail. Signed orders from Mazier himself, authorizing the construction of both a drug production facility and receipts for the money used in his parties. They were hidden well behind many false starts and cold trails, but we now have them in our hands to use at our pleasure. So I think that's just a blackmail thing. Over here, we've got foreign tickets. Oh yeah, this is the artwork thing. Guess let's just try it again. Come on, 50-50 chance. Let's go. Let's go! Panzerkampfenwagen. Right. What's Bormann doing out there? Our one true ally. Oh, who would that be? Ordnungspolizei. Oh, this must be him just dealing with internal things. Modern Wunderwaffen. Uppen, gliegen, blappen, bluben. Not quite loyal, but the best we've got. Wait, what's this with Yaki? What's going on here? Special decisions. Smile for the camera. Is this the thing where he goes to Disneyland? Only Borman can go to America. And that's it. The divine mandate of Serbia is declaring war on all the other Serbians. So they are simultaneously at war with the Serbian Workers and Peasants Union, the Reformed Serbian Socialist Workers Republic, the Serbian Black Army, and the Serbian Workers Federation all at the same time. Yeah, man, could we see the divine mandate win? That'd be something. He's religious, right? He'll be fine with us bringing about Armageddon, right? We have so much stuff to do down here. We gotta get down there. So let's start on the brutalism. I think now for the rest of the game, we're just going to be on this path. We can construct infrastructure and building slots in exchange for skilled workers. This building slots actually sound like a pretty good idea. Our debt is spiraling. Raise the loyalty and keep doing mass arrests. Serbia has sided with, Siberia has sided with Italy, and Iberia has abandoned the Iberian Council. So Siberia has also, the Kingdom of Siberia, who their king is, I guess, Nikol Kajaja, born in 1932. Anyway, he's, so they've also joined the Organization of Free Nations. How freaking big is it? Look at that! We got Romania in here. They're, oh wow, better industrial equipment. Oh, cool, that's doing good. So we've gone from modern industrial equipment to cutting-edge industrial equipment, which I don't think is actually the highest it could be. Oh, it is, yeah, so we're getting bonuses on everything. Well, isn't that special? So you know what that means? We can now start transferring that maybe to something else. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, shoot, I need to be sowing discontent in America. Hold on. So discontent, great. Now then, yeah, keep doing that. Let's keep arming the bunkers. Very good. What's Charlemagne's loyalty like now? He's also revolting, aren't they all? Aren't they all? Improve infrastructure, clear space for buildings. Alright, let's dump all these in here. Oh, these ratios are not good in some of these areas. Oh, just awful. Just awful in some spots. Okay, what can we do here? We can extract minerals, which, gosh, I kind of want to do just to get that crap out of the way. We have at least 2 uranium 9s not feeding other centers. Where is this in? Ron? Why can't we do this? Oh, we don't have the political power for it. Who cares about the minerals? But I think we do need to, yeah, get some food going. West Russia's going to war with remains of West Serbia. Bring out the grand plans. Whistle. Let's see here. Blank state, which we can carve the National Socialist vision. Whatever. I dare them to revolt. I've got an army now. And I kind of want to keep these 24 in reserve here so we can just throw them out when the time is called, when it's called for, you know. Actually, what's this template look like? Let's get another bit of... There we go. That's a lot of air cav, baby. Ready to deploy in the name of in the case of any revolt. Thieves and bandits cannot defeat an army. Indeed, yeah. Well, how's it going over here? Just gonna go so slow. These are just awful areas to fight in. I'm slightly rooting for the Divine Mandate because he's such an underdog. I've said this so many times before, but because he has to start later than everybody else. There goes Surgut. She smiled sadly as she flew out into the night. That just leaves the Vorkuta Provisional Authority, which is a puppet of the Serbian Black League, which I guess technically still exists. They haven't called their puppet into the war, I guess. Or no, yeah, they have. They have. Yeah, there's Omsk again. Gonna die. Collapsed authority and whatnot. Brutalist cities will increase effectiveness of state surveillance. We'll unlock the final tier of brutalist cities. The chronicles of history have outlined a clear thematic presence of Germanic supremacy upon the face of the globe, from the barbarian supremacy following the stabbing of the Roman Julius Caesar, to the dominance of the German Empire of the whelps of any former French Republic or Austro-Hungarian Union, to the victory of the Reich against the corrupted allies of the West and the Judo-Bolsheviks of the East. However, within the Ordensstaat, we have recognized a clear presence of architectural Frenchism, a gross stain upon an otherwise, there goes Vorkuta, growingly powerful Aryan society, and with any form of non-Aryan influence comes the inevitable corruption which follows. Thus, it shall become our greatest priority to destroy any trace of such influence from our state. Buildings, sculptures, entire neighborhoods, each detail, gross detail of the French, that's not grammatically correct, which we cannot allow any further. The Ordensstaat shall be purified of these influences by fire and forge if necessary. We haven't been doing investigations. I wish I could, like, kind of drag this and make the window bigger. You guys know what I'm saying? Alright, decode the legend. Come on. This has got to do it, man. Alright, our political power is definitely better than it was. Let me see. How much intelligence, though, am I getting a month now? Or my growth rate? Yeah, it's 18. Damn it, so I should have done that stuff so much earlier. Well, these are the consequences of not doing live streams, because I'm sure you guys would have been yelling at me, like, you know, do it, do it, do it. Do this, do that. You know, so there's pros and cons to live streaming this kind of stuff. Alright, new era surveillance. Okay, we've got technology in the world. Basically, we're going to set up some CCTV. Yeah, we'll watch over and protect them. That's a great way to put it. Iberian federal government's declaring war on Morocco. What is this? The Basque Republic has broken off. I've never seen this. Successful investigation. Awesome, but it was a dead end. Shit, of course it was. So there's nothing to, so we need to find out what it leads to, which we're not going to have very good chance of happening. Okay, yeah, wow, look at this. Republic of Catalonia, Government of National Salvation under Carlos de Argia. There's Portugal under Marcelo de las Nueves Cayetano. And they're also at war with this Kingdom of Morocco down here. So, collapse, collapse, collapse is happening. All part of the Grand Keikaku, which we pulled off. Can't upgrade the vents yet. Okay, the 15 means minus 6% consumer goods. Plus 6 Himmler loyalty, plus 3 stability. Should we sow more discontent in America? Was there even any effects the last time? Italy and the OFN. Black market trading. We got heavy rioting. I don't know. Can we... Alright, I'm not going to save it. I'm going to try to be careful with my typing. Can we go over here and see? Is it apocalyptic yet? Come on. Come on. There we go. Public discontent is extremely high. Wasn't it just at regular high before? Alright, so we're going to sow more discontent, because I think it can get to apocalyptic, or is that only when they've created the mandates in South Africa? And nothing continues to move. Actually, that's not true. The Boer Republic seems to be actually pushing south. That's fantastic. Oh, the hell with it. Let's sow more discontent in America. Okay. What other decisions could we do? We got so many. There's just so much to do. There's just so much to do. Now there's the Republic, which is spawned in the south. Iberian Wars. Weekly war support. Does everybody have that effect? Oh shit! Yeah, we triggered it. I'm gonna take credit for this. Condor takes flight. Yep. In war, there are no winners or losers, only victims. Wow. Wow, I've never seen this before. We're going to take credit for having done this. Iberia's dusk. Now there's Phalanges, Spain. Now that the Iberians have wars have broken out, we can move on to the final phase of Global Plan Condor. Our operatives have prepared several initiatives in accordance with aims and speculations from earlier correspondence. They await your command to put the plan into place. New interactions can be undertaken. Really? Oh, god damn it. I'm going to open this up again, aren't I? Activate it. No, we don't have supplies. Never mind. Okay, invest financially and industrially. So now we can open it. But we need 100 political power to reopen it. Well, shit, that ain't happening anytime soon, is it? But now we at least have those 5 supplies. I forgot that that's connected to the other stuff. So let's upgrade the vents on our bunkers. Unexpected setback. That's how these things go. Alright, Charlemagne. I know this world is killing you. I don't even like that guy. There's another one up here. We have the Galaxian Republic. Wow. And wait a minute. Did the freaking Balearic Isles also break off? And there's something over here. We've got the Gibraltar Dam Zone. That guy, I thought that was freaking Michael Caine for a second. There's the Riff Republic. Nice hair, Riff. No. These guys are still with him. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let's start that over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sides in what used to be the Greater Iberian Coalition. So that's just like, because you know how there was like a little bit of an arms race because Kaiserreich came out and you had the 3-way civil war, then Führerreich came out, and so they made it 4-way, and then I think there was another mod, I don't remember which one, but they did a 5-way civil war. So it's like this arms race of gotta do more and more Spanish civil wars, more. Well, it looks like the New Order just went enough and just did 13 ways. Now stop making this an arms race and instead make good content. The city of Paris remains a towering symbol for all those desperately clawing for corrupted ideals of democracy, freedom, individualism, and autonomy. The French throughout time stood as a... Oh, let's turn that back on. Stood as a... Come on. What now? Okay, that was weird. Okay. Stood as a direct enemy to the virtuous Aryan, attempting to tear apart any form of Western authority for the sake of their own pitiable grasp for a free state, even as it helped allow for the birth of the United States of America. However, such bright lights can be snuffed out by the powers of the Ordensstaat, and quench this flame we shall. From the architects of the buildings to the structure of artworks and areas of French culture, the state shall lend its grasp to secure a brighter future. Every single minuscule inch of our public sphere shall be checked over, with our capital being rebirthed into a new age of order, law, and Aryan supremacy, above the gross weaknesses of the French who prided themselves on this formerly decadent land for centuries. So, alright, that worked, but not really. It was a dead end again. So, let's see where it was made, maybe. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'm gonna keep chewing through my manpower this way. I don't care. And arming our bunkers as well. Do we want to stabilize the Boers? They seem to be doing better. That war support of theirs just keeps plummeting, though. The rebirth of Paris. Is this something new? What is this? It has always been a curious balance, being a non-German member of the SS. In his sharp uniform, Peter Spolestra engendered the same fear and obedience from the breakthrough! Oh, hold on. From the average citizens that scurried like ants upon Paris's dismal streets. But from the other soldiers, he received only scorn. No matter how carefully he practiced his German, no matter how carefully he practiced, then pause for comma, his German retained a Dutch accent, and no amount of work or loyalty would alter his notably un-Gothic profile and facial features. An Aryan Peter undoubtedly was, but an officer he would never be. Peter had visited Paris only once before the war. Still a teenager on an unwanted trip to an unloved aunt, he remembered being half bored by the endless trivialities and half impressed by the city's unmistakable beauty. They said now that it had been an evil, corrupt sort of beauty, long gone and best forgotten. Like any SS member without a death wish, Peter agreed, and manifested his hatred for the degenerate French culture whenever possible. Nonetheless, as he walked his patrol, he could not help but notice how much had changed. A concrete building, unmarked except for Himmler's rounded swastika, marked the local SD headquarters. Perhaps it was his imagination, but he thought he could still see a handful of burnt timbers around the building's base, remnants of the wine shop that had stood there before. What had once been a colorful mural was now gray concrete, stolid, probably supposed to say solid, unconsidering, and topped with barbed wire. Peter wondered whether the wire served any purpose, or whether it was only there to remind the Parisians that such luxuries as beauty, free movement, or blue sky were luxuries best forgotten. Peter kept his treasonous thoughts to himself, and that did not stop him from meting out a beating to a worker who dared to bump into him on the street. Nonetheless, he could not turn his thoughts away from what had been, and would never be again. Changes for the better. Modern efficiency. Skilled worker growth and suppression efficiency in Ost and West Paris greatly increase. Nice. That's actually pretty sweet. Time to finally expand our reach. Our work to ensure a greater future for the Ordensstaat has been realized through the winding camps and countless smokestacks rising above the port city of Rouen, where the French would gather to fetishize the disgusting ways of French Catholic nobility. All that stands is the great working place of Rodomo, where subhumans find their true purpose in endless work to support their masters, while the common Aryan finds his place to exercise the strength of Aryan genetics through dedication to the state. It's time to serve the vision through economic bolstering and whatnot. So we're going to start killing more workers every month, basically. But our efficiency will go up, our political power will go up, and we're going to get flexing our might. All right. Let's actually take a look at how all of this is going. We haven't done much lately with the workers. Oh, also, new investigation. New investigation. What's this? The Lion's Den. Many thought he was still dead, even after we learned that his death was faked. But now we have conclusive proof that de Grelle is alive and has hidden himself away in a complex located deep in the Ardennes. Nicknamed the Lion's Den by our investigators, its existence was only known to the upper echelon of Wallon's command as well as the elite shock troops guarding it, written off as an old storage shed on the official maps of the region. According to our observers, who both watched the complex day and night and begun digging in its history, de Grelle has been there ever since his escape, commanding the Legion secretly from behind its doors. He is constantly watched by a detachment of Walloon's best and most loyal men, who swear loyalty to him personally and represent the most fearsome fighting force outside our own ranks. While there is still much we do not know, one thing is for certain: de Grelle will not go without a fight, and any attempt to put him down for good should be planned carefully. So do we have a new thing here? We can see Langsmark, Oversight. Langensmark, Oversight. Everybody's revolting. Everybody but me is gross! Oh, mass arrests. I don't know why we're still trying to get Charlemagne back. It's just not going to happen. Maybe we need to... I might have to actually talk to somebody on the Discord about Burgundy. Find out, like, in between episodes here. Find out, like, do I have to have all these red check marks done before I'm able to actually finish the last stuff? Because I've found the ringleader. Do I need to then, like, come over here or something? These are all still available here. I just don't get it. Okay, so tell you what, then I'm not going to record anymore in this session. I'm going to try to find out how that works. So see if we can try to, you know, get to some sort of conclusion. Let's get some more force farming, everybody. Force farming, yes, sir. That's the way it's got to go here. And we'll try to reopen Global Plan Condor if we can, although there's enough of them all fighting each other that I think it can kind of work out. Well, they're not all fighting each other, but you kind of know what I mean. Like, yeah, the two republics, all three of these, yeah, the Galaxians, Basques, and Catalonians are all just doing their own thing. They're not actually at war with anyone. Huh. Figure it out next time. I'm Conquering History Games, and I'll see you then.